Hello friends, welcome to Musskil Asan. I am Charlotte DeCosta, clinical psychologist, National Institute of Behavioral Sciences. In our past few episodes, we have been discussing regarding the disorders of children, whether it's anxiety disorder, irritability, conduct disorder, oppositional defiant disorder. Today we are going to discuss how to reduce anxiety in children. Now, parents play a very important role. Parents as well as caregivers and teachers. Now, mainly we are going to discuss 6 points on how to reduce anxiety on children. Now, the first thing we have to keep in mind is the whole point is not to eliminate but to manage anxiety. The moment a child starts avoiding anxiety or the situations that create anxiety, the resilience of the child remains static. It is more healthy for the child to face their fears, feel scared, overcome it and feel empowered, rather than when faced with their fear, turn their backs and go away. Parents might think that increasing anxiety in children is harmful for the child. So parents most of the time try to protect their child. Now, being protective is a very natural instinct of a parent. However, parents always have to keep in mind that they will not be lifelong for their children to protect them in whichever situations they are facing or whatever comes through them, whether now the child is in school, so if something goes wrong in school or when the child is facing bullying with their peers, the parents can intervene. However, when the child is in office working with their colleagues, the parents cannot intervene at that stage. So the first thing that they have to keep in mind, parents, that they will not always be there to protect their child. So they have to teach their child on how to face their own difficulties and manage it. The lesser the protection of the parents, the greater the growth of the child. Now, with that, I would also like to highlight that does not mean you don't protect or nurture your child. There's a difference in overprotecting as well as protecting. The child should feel wanted but not dependent. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to keep in mind the whole point is not to eliminate but to manage the fear. Now the second thing that we have to keep in mind is do not avoid. Let the child face the fear. Let the child stumble. And then either the child will be more scared or the child will learn on how to face the fear, and if the child, even if the child is more scared, at least the child will know how to handle the fear. Because you might be anxious, but you at least know how to tolerate the anxiety. So, a child may be scared of going into the examination hall, feeling scared. And once the child reaches the examination hall, the child is still scared. And because the child is scared, the child could not write the paper. But when the child is walking out of the examination hall, the child had an experience of anxiety. So the next time the child is facing the same situation, the child is definitely better equipped. Now, negative stigma always stays that when I face that situation, I could not overcome it. And next time again when the child is going into the examination hall, again the child is feeling more scared because last time when I faced it, I could not overcome it. My paper went bad. So now the child is already prepared that if I go inside the examination hall, my paper will go bad. Now here where the parents play a role. The first and foremost thing that parents have to do is encourage the child that even though the child could not write the paper well, at least the child faced the situation and did not run away. So that is a stepping stone where positive but realistic expectations have to be made from the sides of the parent. That's third point. Now, fourth, you have to respect the child's feeling but do not empower it. How do we do that? In case a child is scared of going to a doctor. Now you have to respect her feelings and not scold her that everybody goes to a doctor, why can't you go? Or see your brother or your sister, they are not scared. How come you are so scared? A child younger to you is going to the doctor, taking injections, coming back. Why are you being so dramatic? Now we have to avoid these negative feelings or expressions towards the child. We have to respect the child. Okay, the child is scared and fear is always there. However, we are also with you. The fear is there, but we are also with you. We will help you overcome it. You are scared of going to the doctor? Well and good. But we have to go to the doctor. So I am also going to be there. In case you feel more scared, I am there. This helps the child in facing the situation. At the same time, you are not scolding the child or disrespecting the feelings of the child. So the child feels respected and empowered at the same time. What is the fifth thing we have to do? We do not reinforce the fear. In the earlier example, as I said, if the child is scared of going to the doctor, next time when a child does something, when the child is naughty and not listening to you, do not scare the child by saying, if you do this or if you don't listen to us, we'll take you to the doctor. When you are using these words or trying to scare the child, you are actually reinforcing the fear in the child. If you do not study now or if you go on playing video games, again the last incident will repeat. You will go inside the examination hall and you will not be able to write the paper. You will be so scared. Again you will blank out. You always blank out. When we are using this type of words or this type of expression, what happens is the reinforcement takes place. The child tries to connect the feared object with a negative situation. So whenever a negative situation occurs, the fear gets reinforced. Sixth point is that we have to keep a particular time slot for the child where the child will be engaging in anxiety reducing tasks such as deep breathing or JPMR, that is Jacobson's Progressive Muscle Relaxation Training, or physical activities, creative activities, coloring, drawing, anything that helps the child to release the anxiety the child has. With this, we are going to end it here. In case you have any question or you would like us to give more details regarding any of these points, do contact us or write to us. We will definitely get back to you. So we are going to end the session here. See you next week. Till then, take care. And if you've liked this video, don't forget to share, subscribe and like.